Hey y'all, what's going on? Oh, the first comment I see is Angry Charizard says RIP SourceFed Nerd, sad face. Let me know, guys, if they also took away all of the old videos because that'd be really sad. And all I kept hearing was, "We're not gonna take down the videos. You will still have the videos." But I kind of had a feeling that now this was going to take over both channels, so we'll see what happens. Happy 4th, Alex. Hey guys. Happy May the 4th. Looks like the videos are still there, says Matt Stedman. Okay, cool. Well, that's great at least. I mean, I don't know. As soon as Group 9 was like, we're buying everything, and they own Now This, which is a news channel targeted at millennials, I was like, oh, bye-bye SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd. But of course I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to, wish ill on everybody. Yeah, so it's sad, but there's nothing we can do. I did see that Phil is starting another best news channel ever, so that's cool. That gives hope, huh? Hey guys, hey guys. I see someone says Brienne, and I'm like, oh, is Miss Movies here? Who's here? Who's here? Videos are still up, you guys are saying. Captain Kirk says the videos they're making itself are, let's see, are all right, but it's just insulting to both the fans and the people who made the content. I agree. I agree with that. Yay, YouTube living, like that's a verb. YouTube live streaming from my phone. Hey. So thank you and welcome to everybody who's here today. I know that this is a new thing, trying out Every Other Naked Truth being a live stream instead, but they're fun for me, and it's a little bit easier for me to get him down for a nap and then be like, hey, I can actually do something now on YouTube, instead of get him down for a nap and film a video, and then he wakes up, and then hours and hours later hope I can get him down for a nap so I can edit said video, and then hours and hours later get him down for a nap so I can hope to create a thumbnail and upload a video and put in metadata. And it's a lot easier to be like, hey phone, what's going on, even though my phone doesn't always do what I want it to do, but still. So yeah, it looks like a lot of you guys are upset. Hi, Miss Movies. It looks like a lot of you guys are upset about SourceFed Nerd, and I completely understand, and everybody's unsubbing, and in that respect, they kind of should, but YouTube channels do not necessarily always get bought out and get rebranded, but they get rebranded a lot, and I feel like when that happens, they do lose a lot of that fan base. Hi, Romy Limited. Hi, RJ Lucas. RJ Lucas says, Trisha, let's riot. I would love to. Edsel says, Trisha, do you ever live chat with your viewers? Doing it right now, baby. But yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. Ooh, you guys are loving Sam and DJ's podcast. I love Sam and DJ's podcast too. I think that they're adorable together, and I love the stuff they talk about. I've been on it once, but I would totally go back on anytime they want. Let's see. Oh, happy the 4th, everybody. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. I've got my R2D2 earrings on. I had my Sith shirt on, and then I thought, no, I want to be a positive force today. I think we need it. And Logan, who almost joined me in the stream, has his The Force is Strong with This One onesie on. And sorry, this is a little later than I wanted it to be today. I know I said around 10 or 11, and it's 11:30 scheduling. But I was like, yeah, I'm so ready to do this at 9:30. And then there was a poop explosion. Not mine, thank goodness, but there was a poop explosion. So then we had bath time, and then I tried to put him down for a nap, which lasted approximately 5 minutes, so there wasn't enough time to stream. So then we were up, and we were doing more stuff, and then I was like, cool, you're going to stream with me? It's going to be awesome. And then he got real cranky pants since he didn't really nap the first time. And I was like, well, no stream if you're cranky pants. No. So I just put him down for another nap, and I'm like, ready to go. I like Captain Donaldson said, poop explosion, not you. Who was it? Husband? No, husband's at work. I hope he's not poop explosioning at work. That'd be very sad. Daniel says, Trisha, did you get the Shadowrun game that I sent? Yes, I did. And as soon as I finish playing through the one that I'm playing through now, then I will be playing that. I'm very excited to play that. Actually, you know what I'm super excited about? My Switch arrives today. Yes, I'm finally getting a Switch, and I'm going to play Zelda. All right, let's see. There was a super chat by Baxorn who says, I only just tuned into the amazing, hilarious situation with this nerd now. Yeah, I know. Wow, how could anyone think this was going to be a good idea, rolling on the floor laughing? People who sit in an office, who look at spreadsheets all day and think that, sorry, I have to figure out a better way to move my chat without covering the screen. There we go. People who sit in an office all day and have been to school for marketing and look at spreadsheets say, well, the data shows that our ROI will be such and such and such. And I don't necessarily think that those people all have it figured out. I'll just say that. Miss Movies has to go, but great to catch us live. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Movies. Yay! Hope to see you soon. All right. The old editors have a podcast called We Stayed Late. Cool. I have not seen it, but I really want to. Let's see. Genevieve Smith is here. Hi, Genevieve Smith. Any tips for editing videos, programs, etc., etc.? I use Premiere. I used to, it's a hilarious story, I used to use Windows Live Movie Maker. It's not very good, though. You really can't do anything on it. So I went to the YouTube space and took some classes on Premiere, actually, and learned how to do it, which was really cool. So now that's what I use. Jonathan Kelly says, hey, back at ya. Pat Weston says, someone said it's like digging up an old dead friend to wear their suit. Also, Movie Maker is trash. Yeah, it is. I know, man. Kurdish says, are you joining Philip DeFranco's news network? I don't think Phil has put any feelers out. If he has, I'm not one of them, but I'm busy right now. I have my hands full. That being said, I would not say no to a guest appearance. How about that? Will you see The Last Jedi when it comes out? I absolutely will. Yes, I'm hoping to see it before it comes out, like a preview night or something like that. Hey, Brian Butler, I see you. Yeah, you would think that people who make a living working in YouTube would realize the relationship between content creators and viewers, but sadly that's not necessarily the case. Hi guys, hey, what's going on? So I finally get a Switch today, and it's supposed to come in the mail. It was supposed to come in the mail yesterday, and even though I was home all day, FedEx left that little note on my door. So I'm like sitting here watching my door right now, like, come on, anytime now. Anytime. I already have Breath of the Wild, the game. I'm just waiting for the Switch, and I can't wait to stream it. And I might actually be able to stream on Twitch tomorrow. So for those of you who follow my Twitch channel and my Twitch streams, I think I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. And I want to do my Humble Monthly giveaway since I haven't done it yet this week. Got a lot of game codes to give out, and I want to make sure that I give those out to you guys. Madeline says, love from Canada. Love right back to you in Canada. I feel like you guys, what was my first Zelda game? The Legend of Zelda was my first Zelda game. Faux show. Back when everyone was still like, wait, is Zelda the guy or the girl? And it was beautiful 8-bit glory and very fun. But that music will stick with me forever. I was also, when everyone was still like, is that Zelda or Link? I was how old at that time? I was real youngsies, and I watched the I watched the Nintendo cartoons. Excuse me, princess, while I had the game. So very, very fun. Zelda was a bad name for the game. It was slightly confusing. Yeah. Cameron Jackson says, are you excited for the Defenders? Hell yeah, I'm excited for the Defenders. Who's not excited for the Defenders? Yeah, I'm super excited for the Defenders is my answer to that question. Skipping out on work to watch this live stream. Yeah, that's awesome. Super cool. It's not awesome. Don't skip on work. Don't get fired, please. I'm sitting here in shorts and a tank top because that's as dressed as I've gotten today. That's what has happened. Sushan says you look like Scarlett Johansson. I don't think that's true at all, but thank you. I'll take it. She's very pretty. Hey, internet peoples. Hey, what's going on, guys? A man can only be called Zelda so many times. I agree. Can you please talk about Now This Nerd if you haven't already? I did talk about it. That's actually what we talked about a lot in the beginning of the stream. But just to recap, I think that it's really sad. Just like a lot of this stuff that I said with SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd closing down. I unfortunately saw this coming from a mile away. I saw Now This coming from a mile away. Because Group 9 owns now this, and Group 9 bought the channels, and you don't want usually multiple competing channels, so that's what happens. Yeah, I don't know who they're going to get to be on it, or what shows they have planned, or if it's going to be interesting or not, or I have no idea. But I do know that as someone who helped create the channel, and for fans of the channel, that's a frustrating move. That's always a frustrating move when channels rebrand, but it happens. It happens. I've seen it happen way too often with a lot of channels that I like, unfortunately. Thoughts on Phil DeFranco's new news network? I wish him all the best. I hope it's successful. I mean, he's shown that he had the magic formula once, so I hope he has it again. I know you guys are saying it just seems like a hostile takeover. It's disgusting that Discovery would do that. I'm not really sure what the business relationship between Discovery and Group 9 are, to be honest, so I can't really comment or have feelings on that. I just don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see all the support that Phil is getting right now, and I hope that he's able to make something super awesome. Make something like totally awesome, I should say. Hi from Brazil, hey! You watch the CW DC TV shows. I sure do. I actually got into them a lot later than most people, though, and I am about 3 episodes behind on The Flash, which is killing me right now because everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, no! But because I'm watching it with my husband, and he gets home from work at a certain hour, and then we have dinner, and we watch The Flash, and then we put little man to bed, we only get 1 episode in a night. So I've been like 1 episoding a day for quite some time, but so close to being caught up. Hi to you in Amsterdam. What's up from Philly, says Steve. Hey there in Philly. I was almost going to fly to Philly this weekend. My grandfather passed away. Sad face. That happened yesterday. He's a wonderful man. He lived to the ripe old age of 98. He actually would have been 99 in a month, and he laughed a lot and had a very good life. So it's very sad to see him go, but you know, it's always joyous when you can look back on the life and reflect. So I almost was going to fly back to Pennsylvania this weekend for his funeral, but we decided we're not going to do that. It'd be too hard with the baby. But yeah, so hey to Philly. I will be going back to Philly at some point in August, though, and I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Hi from Northern Ireland. Hi to you in Northern Ireland. Thank you guys. Thank you for the loss. I'm, saying condolences for Grandpa Hershberger. Sad. Oh, your grandpa's nearing 99 too. Wow, it's so crazy. I love that we're looking at 2 generations ago living to be 100. My grandmom actually just had her 100th birthday. Grandma Hershberger, his wife, just had her 100th birthday. So cool. Love it. Del Riggs says, Trish, what do you think of Daddy of 5? I never really watched a lot of their videos, but I have read up on the situation and kind of heard word around the block of what's going on. And don't be mean to your kids, man. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer. Don't be mean to your kids. I don't care if you're doing it for views. That's stupid. That's the dumbest reason ever. Just don't be mean to your kids. Like, I'm sure every parent at one point has a frustrating moment where they lose it a little bit. But there's no excuse for what that was. No excuse. Did I see the new Overwatch leaked news? No, I have not. I've been Loganing all morning. Please tell me what it is. Please tell me what it is. Doesn't the Jimmy Kimmel prank play into that? It kind of does. It kind of does. And it makes me think why I like those videos. I think they're funny. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't because it's me. The Jimmy Kimmel, I ate all the Halloween candy prank. Pretty crazy. But, I mean, the videos are funny. But also, you guys are saying get your butt on Steam and play games. I know. I would love to. It's, if I wasn't so afraid that if I went upstairs to my office to play games on Steam that I would miss my Nintendo Switch delivery, then I would totally do that. The baby's good, Hawaiian. Thank you for asking. He's good. He's finally napping. He was so tired. I felt so bad for the little guy. He does. He's like learning now that he has hands and fingers, so he sucks on his fingers and his fists real hard, and he's learning to make facial expressions. So like when he gets sad, he does this. And it's so tragic. That lip comes out and the tears well up. It's super tragic. I don't know if I will ever stop thinking about Wolverine when you say Logan. That's good. That was the whole point. I mean, not the whole point. We also really like the name Logan, but we really like the name Logan partially, if not mostly, because of Wolverine. So I do have, for those of you who are like, where are the mods? I do have some mods in this channel. I don't know that any of them are here right now. But as always, you know, it's the internet. There's going to be creepers going to creep. So I'm never going to call out those people's comments. So you can not worry about that for the people who are actually here, because you're here just to hang out. But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel isn't pushing his kid into a bookshelf. Stellar point. Yes. Stellar point. Like I said, I have not seen all their videos, so I can't reference like all the specific incidences. I just know that they or what I've read is that they get angry at their kids just for views, like overly angry, and are just nasty to the kids, and that's absolutely awful. The Game of Thrones weight is killing you. It is also killing me quite to an extent. You know, it's funny, when I got pregnant last year, Nate, my husband, was like, hey, do you realize by next time there's a new Game of Thrones episode, we'll have a baby? And I was like, oh my God. And that was the first time it actually hit me, like what was really happening. Because I was like, Game of Thrones doesn't feel that far away. Now it feels really far away. It feels really, really, really far away. And I just wanted to be here, please. I have it marked in my calendar with like stars and hearts and all sorts of stuff around it because I'm so excited. I'm going to have people over. My house is I have some Game of Thronesian stuff up. It's mostly Tolkien stuff. But still, I'm going to get in all the Game of Thrones beers and it'll be perfect. Hi, Elle. Hi. Mainfold says House of Cards. Ooh, there's a new House of Cards trailer, right? House of Cards new season at the end of the month, so that's something. I agree with that. I have not watched the new House of Cards teaser or trailer yet, but it got emailed. Netflix email blasted it, and I was like, oh, can't wait to watch. But I also have a person in my life, my partner, who does not watch any teasers or trailers. So I always mistakenly am like, let me save this to watch with him, and then he's like, nah, I don't want it. Oh, I hope your surgery goes well. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm very nervous about it and still doing a lot of prep for it, and I feel like Larry is getting bigger every day, so I'm just anxious to get him out of here. But I need to make sure that everything with Logan is on the straight and narrow. I want to make sure he feels secure in, not being in the womb anymore and stuff and I want to heal myself before I jump right back into another surgery. Crazy. For those of you who are saying this house looks huge, it might just be where I'm sitting right now, but that's the front door over there. And you can see I have like a gaming table behind me, and I'm sitting on the couch right now. And back there is the dining table and kitchen area. I actually have a house tour on this channel. If you want to check it out, you can go check that out. It's definitely a dream house to me, so I'm super happy. Your house is gorgeous, says Fuzzy Green. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to see the whole house, check out the Naked Truth house tour that I did a while back. That had a super big spoiler that I was pregnant before I had announced that I was pregnant in it. So extra 10 points if you find that. Let's see. Mr. Death Knight says lolbabytroubles.com # being out of the womb. It is. It's a big deal for him. That's why you gotta swaddle babies and stuff so they feel like they're smushed in like they were in the womb. And you gotta make noises. They have the noise machine, so it sounds like your heartbeat and stuff in the womb. There's a lot of people that talk about baby stuff. I can only handle so many people that talk about baby stuff. Anything that I turn on that's like, and my beautiful bouncing bundle of joy, I'm like, off, turn off, mute, make it stop. But there's a lot of those things that call the first 3 months the fourth trimester, because that's what's going on with your baby developmentally. Crazy. Let's see. Shout out Rory CBB. Totally did it. Ooh, family cosplay idea. Let's go back and see that. I'm excited about the Dark Tower movie. Taskmaster says, family cosplay idea. Can't remember the mom's name, but Marco, the wife, and the baby from Saga. That would be a fun cosplay. I'm actually, and don't kill me for saying this, not the biggest Saga fan. I know, murder me. Yeah, read the first volume, and it's good. It's super good. I can appreciate it, but I was like, for me, it's not I can't put this down. And there are other things that I'm like, I can't put this down. So I choose to spend my time on that. Like, oh, you guys are saying unsub from this nerd, and I thought you meant me because I admitted that I don't love Saga. And I'm sure you meant now this nerd. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, I hear noises. I hear noises on the monitor. You want to see what's going on? Here, I'll show you guys. Yeah. Dude is up. Let's see. Is he going to put himself back to sleep? No. No, he's totes up and making sad face. All right, guys. I got to go. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Yeah, thank you guys so much for staying here and hanging out with me, Cocoon Baby indeed, throughout this live stream. Again, if this is something that you like, please let me know, and I'll keep doing these. Right now I'm alternating them with The Naked Truth. And if you like live streams, you just like hanging out and chatting, but you also like video games, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/Trisha Hershberger and check out my video gaming stuff there. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow morning, and I'll be giving away a lot of video game codes on the Steam and such. So thanks, guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. And it's going to take me a while to turn this off because it always does on this phone. So I'll throw some cards over there, some stuff like that.